Hello and welcome back to another episode of Culture Dudes. We are brimming with excitement as we bring to you today the Temple Church. Temple Church is the collegiate chapel of Inner and Middle Temple, 2 out of 4 of London's ancient legal colleges or the Inns of Court. The church was founded by the Knights Templar, a Roman Catholic military order, as their headquarters in the year 1185. The church can be found in the Temple area of London, and it was King James I who gave the church to the 2 inns on condition that in perpetuity they use it for the education and accommodation of lawyers. This is the Knights Templar column. The image of 2 riders on a horse derives from the seal of the knights, who were originally too poor to own a horse each. The 2 crests for the inns are the winged horse of Pegasus for the inner temple and the lamb and the flag for the middle. Temple Church is what's known as a royal peculiar. This means it is subject to direct jurisdiction to the monarch. It isn't the easiest place to find, but if you look for King's Bench Walk, you'll notice a little pathway that will lead you into this charming looking square. The clergy, the musicians and the verger all wear scarlet-coloured robes. Here we see the Reverend Robin Griffith-Jones, who is the master of the temple, and Reverend Mark Hatcher, the reader. The church forms 2 parts, the round church, which acts as the nave, which you can see here, and the rectangular section adjoining, forming the chancel. The inspiration for the round-shaped dome comes from the Dome of the Rock, or the Qibba as-Sakhara, or in Latin, the Templum Domini in Jerusalem. It has a diameter of 17 meters and contains one of the earliest surviving Purbeck marble columns. The Magna Carta was signed at the temple in 1215, and in Shakespeare's play Henry VI, the church served as a scene for the start of the War of the Roses between the Yorks and the Lancasters. The church was also famously depicted in more modern-day literature. In Dan Brown's The Da Vinci Code, one of the clues led Professor Robert Langdon towards the 9 effigies in the round church. There are 9 effigies of knights in the nave, including William Marshall, the 1st Earl of Pembroke, an advisor to kings including King Henry II, Richard the Lionheart and his brother King John. The persecution of the Templars began in the year 1307, and by 1312 they had disbanded. A lot of their wealth and property was given to the Knights Hospitaller, including the Temple Church, or it was seized by the crown. The columns you see here are replacements to the originals. Following a German bombing raid on the 10th of May 1941, they developed cracks and were replaced with identical replicas. This included the quirky little outward lean the originals had. By today's standards, I am not sure building control would have been overly impressed. If possible, we recommend going up to the upper level via the spiral staircase on the north side. Occasionally the church will run exhibitions up there, but we think the view down from the nave is pretty cool. The church's superb acoustics have attracted many musicians, including Sir John Barbarelli, and more recently Hans Zimmer, who recorded parts of the score for the film Interstellar. The church contains 2 organs, a chamber organ built by Robert Jennings and a 4-manual Harrison & Harrison built in 1924. Amongst other things, the church was used by the Templars for initiation ceremonies. The ceremony involved new recruits entering the temple via the western door at dawn. They were then initiated into the circular nave, where they took monastic vows of piety, chastity, poverty, and obedience. As initiation ceremonies were always done in secret, this created distrust and people started spreading rumors about the order, including them committing blasphemous acts. This was one of the things that led to their downfall. We saw this statue of Richard Martin. Richard was an English lawyer, orator and supporter of the Virginia Company, who was appointed Recorder of the City of London at the recommendation of King James I in the year 1618. If you'd like to visit the church, you can. At the time of recording, sightseeing is £3 to £5. Children and members of the inns can go in for free. And for church services, they have a Holy Communion every Sunday at 8:30 a.m, apart from August and September, and choral evening song during term time every Thursdays at 6 p.m. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please give us a like, subscribe, and comment as well. We'd be interested to hear your thoughts. And also look out for us on the other social media platforms. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram and TikTok. Till next time, adios, corazones.